I be thinking like, bro, you could have did this, he could have did this, your little partner could have did this. My beef is really mainly in the music industry. It's not with the world. Oh God, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you gotta get a little bit more smoother the way you.
Quando Rondo isn't biting his tongue. He's turning up the heat after explosive rumors surfaced that Lil Durk was attacked behind bars. What makes this twist even more shocking is the claim that it wasn't rival inmates, but men from Durk's own inner circle who turned against him. The story broke right after Durk's trial was officially postponed to October 14th, 2025. Instead of easing tensions, the delay only seems to have stirred up more chaos inside MDC. While the streets keep buzzing, the real fire appears to be inside the prison walls. And the burning question is, where was Durk's crew when he needed them most? Recently leaked footage only fueled suspicion, showing Durk sitting alone in his cell, cut off and abandoned. If his people were locked up in the same facility, why was he left defenseless? That image has fans questioning whether cracks are forming in his once solid circle of loyalty. Could the relentless federal pressure, combined with the brutal reality of prison life, be breaking apart bonds that once looked unshakable? This storm didn't appear overnight. Its roots stretch back to August 2022, when Durk's name was linked to the killing of Lil Pab, Quando Rondo's cousin. Prosecutors painted it as a calculated hit, stacking Durk with conspiracy charges, illegal firearm possession, and even murder for hire. The feds made their stance clear. Durk wasn't just on their radar anymore. He had become their main target. Now, with his trial delayed, betrayal rumors swirling, and tension boiling inside MDC, Durk's fight for freedom is spiraling into something even darker.
Of conspiring with others to murder a rival rapper in Los Angeles in 2022, but the shooters missed their intended target and someone else.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30.
Durk's legal team threw everything at the wall, even offering up a $3 million bond package to secure his release. But the judge didn't flinch, branding him both a flight risk and a danger to the public. The request was flat out denied, locking Durk in until his trial date. To make things even more dangerous, Durk was suddenly transferred to MDC Los Angeles, one of the roughest federal detention centers in the country. From the outside, MDC looks orderly, but inside, it's chaos. Rival factions aren't separated here. Instead, gang leaders, top-tier traffickers, and high-profile defendants are all thrown together in a powder keg where violence is routine, corruption is common, and guards have long been accused of sneaking in contraband. In this environment, being famous isn't protection, it's a target. Durk isn't completely alone. He's housed with longtime brothers Conzi Grant, DeAndre D.D. Wilson, Keith Flocka Jones, and Asa Boogie Houston. But federal time is different. Decade behind bars can quickly turn brotherhood into betrayal. Soon after, whispers spread that Durk had been attacked, and shockingly, reports claim the assault came from his own team. The rumors erupted just days after leaked footage showed him sitting alone in his cell, abandoned. The timing raised serious red flags. Was this a strategic move by someone in his circle? A fallout over street politics? Or did somebody cave under federal pressure? History gives fans reasons to wonder. A former associate, once considered family, allegedly cooperated early in the RICO case after years behind bars. If it happened once, could it be happening again? Even with familiar faces nearby, comfort doesn't equal safety. In the federal system, allies can flip in an instant. What looked like a solid brotherhood is now showing cracks. If even one co-defendant flips, it could explain both the leaked footage and the alleged attack.
Sam did 12 years for attempted back, I guess around 2010. He got out in 2022, right around the same time of the Quando situation. And he allegedly had been wearing a wire for the...
Durk isn't just enduring a rough patch. He's facing the possibility of betrayal at the very core of his circle. With his trial still months away, pressure is building by the day. If loyalty has truly fractured, then Durk's biggest fight won't be in the courtroom. It'll be surviving MDC, where the men around him may not be on his side anymore. Let's keep it real. If the feds already have enough to pin Durk, the bigger mystery becomes, who else might fold? Several of his co-defendants are sitting right beside him, staring down decades, even life. In that kind of storm, survival can outweigh loyalty. If one of them has already cut a secret deal, that could explain the isolation footage, the rumors of betrayal, and the sense of rising chaos inside MDC. The air isn't just tense, it's explosive. Meanwhile, Quando Rondo wasted no time reminding the world where he stands. The moment Durk hit federal custody, Rondo responded with new music. On the surface, it looked casual, like he was brushing it off. But to anyone paying attention, this goes far deeper. For Rondo, this isn't about clout or charts. It's personal. He has been blunt in interviews, even calling out media voices like DJ Academics for fanning the flames just to boost views. For him, Durk's downfall feels like payback for the pain of losing his cousin, Lil Pab. This isn't an ordinary rap feud. It's a collision of grief, street politics, and public spectacle. Rondo may post, rap, and act unbothered, but behind that mask is a man still settling scores.
I'm asking this in a devil's advocate way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I want to just take these microphones off.
If prosecutors land their case, Durk and several of his co-defendants won't just face prison. They could be looking at life without parole. Federal prosecutors aren't painting this as one isolated hit. They are building it as a years-long pattern of organized crime, retaliation, and orchestrated violence, with Durk at the center. The superseding indictment, unsealed in November 2024, labeled his crew not as a music group, but as a criminal organization involved in racketeering, weapons trafficking, and interstate violence. And they keep circling back to one turning point, King Von's death in 2020. Prosecutors claim it sparked a cycle of revenge that climaxed with a 2022 ambush on Quando Rondo's entourage, leaving Lil Pab dead. The feds insist Durk gave the order himself. They claim they have the receipts, wiretaps, texts, money transfers, surveillance footage, and even lyrics used as confessions. But the biggest fear among fans? A possible cooperator inside Durk's crew. Each trial delay gives the feds more time to tighten the noose and possibly flip more insiders. To make matters worse, a newly unsealed FBI affidavit links Durk to another murder-for-hire scheme in Chicago tied to the 2022 killing of Stephon Mack. Though not formally charged, the allegation fueled the court's refusal to grant bail, deepening the picture of Durk as a man driven by vendettas. Inside MDC, he's surrounded by Day One brothers, but rumors of betrayal are already spreading. Leak reports that Durk was attacked by his own people sent shockwaves through his fan base. Outside, Quando Rondo has turned Durk's downfall into a public statement. Almost immediately after his arrest, Rondo dropped music signaling he wasn't shaken. To outsiders, it looked casual, but for him, it was deeply personal. He's spoken out in interviews, making it clear this isn't about clout, it's about revenge. Durk's lawyers, meanwhile, are fighting hard. They argue much of the evidence is circumstantial, rental cars, money trails, and messages could have involved multiple people. They are painting him not as a crime boss, but as an artist trying to move forward. They'll highlight his community work, pointing to youth programs he funded as proof he's not the mastermind the feds claim. But even if he beats the charges, the streets won't forget. Rondo summed it up in one chilling line. What goes around, comes around. You can't build off pain and think it won't come back to you. With his trial still months away, Durk's world is hanging by a thread. The feds are tightening their grip, betrayal rumors are spreading, and rivals are framing his downfall as karma. The question isn't just whether Durk can win in court. It's whether he can survive the storm closing in on all sides.